All right, what is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome back to EMPM. This is Engineering Major, Philosophy Minor. This is the channel where you can get a currently working aerospace engineer's opinions on topics pertaining to engineering, philosophy, politics, and various other social and cultural issues. Maybe that's five, maybe that's four. It is November 1st, 2021. I got to remember to pay some rent today, but also we have some news. This is going to be a really quick one. Let's just check this out right here. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says she has COVID-19. Oh, no. So before I get into just me kind of ranting on this topic, I do want to say I don't wish, ill will or, poor health or, bad things to happen to anyone. I'm sure Jen's going to be completely fine. For the vast majority of people, it's not serious. Even if it does become serious, there's, plenty of therapeutics. Obviously, she's vaccinated, so she's likely going to have mild symptoms. There are different treatment methods in the hospitals. One way or another, if she has to go to the hospital, she's going to get the care that she needs. Obviously, there are hospitals that are slammed as a result of, a combination of things. But, I hope that Jen recovers. I'm sure she's going to be completely fine. And so I just want to give her the grace and the compassion, that we conservatives usually extend to people. I'm not super happy. I don't rejoice, right, when people get COVID. And obviously, we on the conservative side aren't trying to run around and get everybody sick. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, we got to get to the joke portion of this. Well, first off, Psaki said in a statement on Sunday that emergency was, so she had to cancel a trip to go talk about the climate crisis, which is, the second biggest crisis ever next to COVID and racism and white supremacy. Members of my household testing positive for COVID-19. Geez, Jen, are the members of your household science denying, unvaxxed, just GOP far right conspiracy theorist racist that came around and purposefully coughed on you and tried to get you sick? I mean, Jen, if it wasn't them, when are we gonna find them? When are we gonna find the perpetrator who's been wandering around intentionally sneezing on elevators and licking doorknobs so that you'll touch it and then you'll lick your hand? And, when are we going to find these people who are just negligently and deliberately trying to get people sick, Jen? Gosh, I'm so sorry that happened to you, that there's just so much negligence and conspiracy theory out there that you ended up catching a mild case of COVID. Well, hopefully mild for now. Yeah, she said she saw the president on Tuesday when we sat outside more than 6 feet apart and wore masks. Wow. Jen, you've been doing such a good job. You're vaccinated. You've been wearing masks. You're social distancing still. I mean, gosh, you're doing everything right. Everything's adding up. How is it possible that you ever got sick unless it was, just the crazy conservative down the street from the farm, the deplorable that came up and coughed on you? When are we going to find that guy and arrest them? How about this, Jen? I hope that you're not going on Facebook and on Parler and Twitter and learning about all these crazy conspiracy drugs like horse dewormer and fish tank cleaner. Don't go on Facebook. You can't go on Facebook or Twitter, Jen, because there might be all this misinformation there that's going to trick you into thinking that there are treatments for this kind of stuff, but they're actually just going to kill you. I mean, God forbid you listen to those guys like Joe Rogan, who just took a bunch of horse dewormer, or that crazy lady in whatever state it was who gave her husband fish tank cleaner. Geez, you better not take any of those crazy drugs. You know what I think you need to do, Jen? We all know that there's, a doctor that that treats people in the White House. You know, there's the White House physician or the presidential physician. I don't know exactly what it's called. But you know what I actually think you need to do, Jen? And this is just me, like, really trying to care for your health and trying to get you the best possible care in the universe right now and on the planet. Okay, first person you talk to, Dr. Jill Biden. She has got she's such a great doctor. She's the most magnificent doctor there ever was. She truly is a doctor. Definitely definitely don't just call her Mrs. Jill Biden. I think you need to call her Dr. Jill Biden when you talk to her. And I'm sure that she's not going to prescribe to you horse dewormer or fish tank cleaner. I mean, because she's not a conspiracy theorist. So you've got her, and then you've got the second person on the dream team, Dr. Anthony Fauci. Talk to him. I'm sure what he's going to tell you is that you need to take 18 boosters and you still need to mask for the rest of your life and stay locked in your home and, make sure that make sure that you don't even come in contact with your children. And obviously, make sure that, your children are always masked at all times, no matter where they are, no matter how old they are, and that they're, triple vaccinated as well. And if you do all those things, Jen, if you stay away from all those conspiracy theorists online and you just get rid of the evil conservatives and then you take 1 million vaccines and you never work on any therapeutics or you never take any therapeutics and you just talk to Jill and Anthony Fauci. You got the dream team doctors there. You know what? You're going to live forever, Jen. You're going to live forever. Guarantee it. So, anyway. Oh, hang on a second. Psaki said she planned to return to work in person. I know you guys can't see the article. I switched it. But after 10 days, I don't know. I don't know if we can do that. I mean, I think actually you need to get your 4th booster shot before you should be allowed to return to work because it's absolutely central to your job function that you vaccinate. Otherwise, we're going to have to terminate your employment. Oh, wait, those rules don't apply to you either. Wow. So again, guys, video is longer than I expected, of course. I just have to give Jen a little bit of crap because, we're living under a tyranny, basically, of Joe Biden. And the rules don't apply to these people, and for that. And guess what? For the vast majority of people, they're going to be completely fine when they get COVID. Obviously, there are comorbidities that increase your risk. But for the vast majority of people, Jen included, I'm sure she's going to be totally fine. But we got to rag on these people for a minute because they've just been trying to slap conservatives for the past 2 years like we're the root of all evil and we're the reason that everyone's getting sick. And then here Jen is, she's been doing everything right, allegedly. And, she's not, you can't get away from it, guys. And I said this you can go back and check the video, the very beginning of the pandemic. We were never going to stop this. Didn't matter. I mean, it wouldn't matter how hard we locked down or how crazy we try to do things. Again, guys, think about how many possible interactions there are every day that could expose you to this virus. People always say, oh, well, we found out that it doesn't spread by touch. And, we found out that actually it was airborne and this, and that. Guys, cold and flu season is every year. COVID is a coronavirus that's a member of the cold family. It spreads very easily. We were never going to stop it. So good thing we just, we ruined everything and the economy's in shambles, just for this. But anyway, last point, and then I'm going to hop off. Again, I don't wish any ill will on anyone. I'm just having a little fun with Jen over here, being a little bit playful, trying to make you guys laugh. It's probably stupid, but I hope that she recovers. I'm sure she's going to be totally fine. I hope everyone in her family is also fine as well. I will say a prayer for her tonight. I get that a lot of conservatives will be like, why would you ever do that? She's a crazy B word and a C word. I mean, look, guys, on the conservative side, we have grace. We have forgiveness. It's okay. People get sick. We care for people. At least that's the vision that I have of the conservative movement. and and party. So we'll give Jen a little bit of grace, but we also have to give her a little bit of crap too. With that, I'm going to get back to building a picture frame for a periodic table. Yes, that is super nerdy, but that's what I'm going to get back to doing. So peace.